You
So
get like kicked or
I don't.
oh no,
Did
I
you ever
never
join?
joined back. No.
I was gonna say I don't think you ever joined.
Which I get copyright for Space Engineer and fucking main menu music.
What were you saying that music was for? From?
GTA was hitting me pretty hard. I
That's right.
I actually looked it up online and even their songs in the normal game will get you hit with copyright. Even though they're in a game, it's just that's how it is.
Yeah.
I still don't understand though, because you can make shorts on YouTube and use songs that are off
Anything.
of YouTube. Yeah, and you don't get copyright, so it's just like fucking weird how that shit works. Right. Is the mountain still filled in? What the fuck? I don't understand it.
Is it really?
Yeah. Oh no, wait, there it goes. Took a
So
second.
come over here. I'm gonna show you. It's weird how you start a ship. I had to look it up on YouTube because I don't understand. Because basically,
Alright,
you don't want the ship to be part of this grid. You want the ship to be not a stationary grid. This grid we're on right now is considered a stationary grid. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull out your light armor block, which is just a standard block we were building this shit with.
Okay.
It's gonna pull out a big version, the same size as the ground we're on, right? Well, we want to make a small ship, not a big ship. A big ship would be made with these. A small ship is made with a smaller one. So you're gonna do is you're gonna click the same number that you have to click to pull that block out. So like mine's number 4 on the toolbar,
Yeah, mine is
and it
too.
should make it smaller.
Yeah, I got
Okay,
it.
so what you're gonna do now, we're gonna be making an H or an I, however you look at it. But ours needs, so I'm gonna start over here, and then you start yours over here. But I'm gonna show you what to do first.
Why does it
So what
keep
you're gonna
changing
do,
back to the big one?
because you can't touch
Uh,
the big grid with it, otherwise it's gonna try to adapt to the big grid. So what
so
you're gonna do is,
it has to be like
huh?
elevated or whatever?
Well, I'm gonna show you real quick. It's kind of
Okay.
you have to drop it in. So you use page up and down to kind of line it up because you do want it to be pretty flush with the way. Because I'm gonna build my little stand before you, so that way you can kind of get an idea of how this is gonna look. It's hard to get it perfect, but it's all right. So you're gonna spawn it about a foot above the actual grid it's gonna drop in. You see how that dropped in like that?
Oh yeah.
So now this block is not, you can move this around. I'm not going to do it because I don't want it. It's actually pretty good right there. You can move that around. It's not part of this grid. So what you do is you're just going to build off of it, and what you're doing is you're building a pretty decent sized I or an H. It's up to whatever you look. So like that's going to be my across, and then I'm going to take this middle one, and I'm going to build this way. This is because you can't stick the landing gear on this grid that we're standing on because it'll make the ship a static grid. I don't know why it's like that, but whatever reason it is. So like that, and then I'm going to take this side. And then, alright, so that right
Were
there,
you
and then the
saying
last one.
like an I or H, like you can choose, or you were just saying it looks like an I or
Same
an H?
thing, yeah, yeah. Alright, so that's going to be my stand. Think of this as like a stand you're going to build a model car on. You don't want it to touch the ground. You can move this around a little bit if you move fast enough. And then you want to decide which side your front of your ship's going to be, which I'm just going to do this way. And I'm going to build up a little bit. So we're going to call it right there. And then from there, I'm going to take my cockpit, and I'm going to put my cockpit on here facing, I know you can't see it, but I'm right there. So, and I'm going to build my cockpit up. I'm not going to have enough stuff to get it. Oh yeah, I did.
I just killed myself from like 4 feet from the ground, bro.
That was going to be opportunity. Oh, you could spawn here still.
Yeah, thank God.
That's funny.
I was literally like 4 feet above the ground. Oh, I didn't have anything on me. Okay.
So that's it. That's and then now you can connect. So literally what I just built is just the stand for the ship. You're going to delete that when you're done. So you can build blocks on this, and that's like the base of the ship. Now these little yellow ports you'll
I
see
could
on this
almost just build
cockpit.
mine like right over there next to yours.
Yeah, exactly. So you see this cockpit has 3 of these little small grid conveyor belt ports. It's got 2 in the back and 1 on the front.
Yeah.
It's got 1 up in the front and then 2 in the back. So the cockpit has inventory space in it. Normally in space, you would want to hook up a O2, just like we have over there, that O2 hydrogen generator, to produce hydrogen for the cockpit. Well, we don't need that because we're on Earth. You don't need that. We have oxygen. It's pretty decent. It's not too bad. So what you're going to do is you're going to put 2 drills on the front, or whatever you want. You can put drills anywhere you want. You can build wings and put the drills on there, and the drills have those too. And you're going to connect tubing to the cockpit, and then back to the straight to the connector that's on the back, and I'll show you what the connector is, or a storage box. Now I'm gonna do it slowly, and you'll be able to see. I don't know, my guy's dying right now. But that's basically this the first part you want to start off, and you can from there you can make your ship however you want. That's all you need to know right now. Once I get mine more built up, I'll kind of walk you through what I'm doing. But it takes a while to kind of get your foundation of the bottom of the ship down first. But you don't want to make it too big because the idea is you kind of want to make it cigar shaped because it's easier to mine in a hole when it's cigar shaped than it is
Yeah.
wide.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna be going for.
And if you have questions or I'm not explaining it well enough, just let me know. I'll repeat. I don't mind. It's
Yeah,
kind of
no, I'll
a
probably
pain in
have
the
a
ass to
question
figure
here
out.
in a second, but I'll just take what you just showed me and try to go as far as I can with it.
But you
Alright,
want to make
so
sure you make this stand big enough because if your ship's too big and your stand's too small, it'll literally flip over. Because the stand's not being held down by anything, it's just there.
alright, this is my little mini block.
And when you build something and you need to delete it, don't worry, you don't lose any materials. Even if you upgrade it.
This shit's like reminding me of like some kind of stick figure dinosaur.
Well, that's just the stand. The only thing that's going to be here at the end is a cockpit. That's it. I'm going to be deleting that stand, the whole thing. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
So, okay, so you're going like backwards with it. You're going off of that cockpit like backwards,
Yep. Yeah.
and
Literally,
then you
like I
put
said,
like
the
the
only thing that's going
drill
to be
on the front of it.
that's up to you. You can put the drills on the bottom. You can put the drills in the back if you're crazy. You could. I usually just do them in the front. And I connect them directly to the cockpit. So that's gonna be the first thing I'm doing is adding to these drills. I would recommend at least 2 drills.
They need to have like a gravity gun in this game.
That would be cool.
I'm trying to move this thing. There we go. How long does it have to be?
I would recommend a decent length because you gotta fit at least 2 batteries on it, and you gotta fit I would recommend a storage container because the last thing you want is to show up and it be too your ship be too not be able to handle. Oh, actually, with this thing I did, everything
I
holds
mean,
a
we
lot.
want this.
Let me see how
We
much
want
can
them to
make
hold
her.
like a mill or something, right?
Well, you gotta balance your weight to thrust.
Oh,
You get
jeez.
down that hole and you pick up too much shit, your ship's not gonna lift up, and you gotta get out and empty
Oh,
everything
God.
out. Yeah, so you wanna. You can never have too many thrusters, but the more thrusters you add, the more power it's gonna consume, and the battery doesn't last. Because the ideal is you want your battery to last, your 2 batteries to give you about 30 minutes of runtime. And if that dies, it's done. You got to bring it back to base, or if it dies out in the field, the ship's done. There's nothing you can do. Unless you go get another battery and you place it on there, but when you put a battery on your ship, it only gives it 25% battery. You got to charge it before you can use it. So I don't know, how much is a storage container? I think a storage container holds too much. Let's see how much one of these fuckers hold.
So what do I type in cockpit?
Holy shit. Yeah. Oh my god. No, I don't even think you need to put a storage container on that. Yeah, you just do cockpit and drag and drop it onto one of the... Now, if you hold control, you can hit control 1, 2, 3 all the way, and that'll bring up the different tabs. If that makes any sense.
You can't put anything where your glove is. That's
Yeah, the glove is kind of like a get rid of spot. Like a, not get rid of, but clear your sight view.
alright, wait, something's going on. I don't think I ever got my nitrogen balls back. God, we
Those
have
are
like 5
in the...
million.
Yeah, I was gonna say, those are in the storage containers.
Can't you click like shift? Yeah. You know you can like quick move things with shift and click?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's the same as 7 days.
Yeah.
If you hold and right click, you can bring it, if you right click on it, drag it, and drop it, it'll give you a prompt to type in how much you want to drag and drop. So that's a way to custom do it, if you want.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Alright, I'm gonna need a bunch of materials.
Jesus. Computer, display, motor, bulletproof glass.
You need the bulletproof glass for the cockpit itself. I think there should be...
Man, if you're not,
yeah, bulletproof glass.
if you get
Here.
vertigo easily, this is not the game for you.
Yeah, I know, it's like all over the place. Here, I'll go ahead and... There you go, I'll put it in line of the motors. It's making bulletproof glass right now.
Okay.
Everything else should be being made. I was making like 300 of each.
Where do they pull up at? Like just in the inventory?
That one's kind of confusing. Are you talking about all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the inventory. You'll see the name above because it's not going to go straight to the cargo containers. It's going to stay inside the assembler. So if you scroll
Yeah.
down, you'll see all that stuff being made. There's 100 computers, 300 construction components, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, it was computer. That's what I need.
But grab a little bit of everything, man, and we're making more than enough shit.
Okay.
Yeah, grab whatever you need. I mean, and make whatever you need. We got plenty of shit.
Jesus. That sounds like a horror movie.
Oh, if that's too loud, let me know.
No. I would say kind of like make that a thing of the past. Like people screaming in horror movies. I guess like
Yeah,
women
that's
do
true.
still scream whenever shit happens, but it's like so obnoxious. I'm not saying that is in your background at all. I'm just saying like whenever
Yeah,
I'm
let me know
watching
if that
a
gets
movie.
annoying.
I'm saying like when I'm watching a movie and someone's like screaming bloody murder, I'm like sitting there like, what the fuck? Like this isn't scaring me. It's just annoying. Like
And it's
same
bloody
thing.
murder always, too.
Yeah, it was, I don't know. Honestly, it's hard to even get scared from fucking movies anymore.
So you see, like, if you look over at mine when you get done, I put the drills on, and now I gotta connect the drills to the cockpit.
Oh, I need construction component.
Let's see. So once I get done with that,
You think 2 drills is like good, or
at
should I do like
least 2.
four
I
drills?
tried to ship with 1 and it sucked.
What
You could
about
do
four
whatever
drills? Like
do it.
side and side, and top and bottom?
You would mine so fucking fast, and each drill has its own storage space.
You might have to do only 3 though, because how would you put it on the bottom?
That's up to you, man. The sky's the limit. Literally, and there's no waste of materials. We have so much. We have the ability to get so much iron, it's ridiculous.
I'm still laughing at how I fucking killed myself from like 4 feet above the ground. I don't even. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one.
The only thing that sucks is having to constantly refill your jetpack fuel. Or at least you get a
Yeah.
jetpack, I guess. Damn. Yeah, because building on the moon got me used to almost never needing jetpack fuel.
That's what I want to do. I want to get out to space so we can go to like the moon.
Believe it or not, this is the fastest way because we have to do this to get the rare rocks.
Yeah.
At least enough of it to build like a super ship to get us to. Because I mean, I had probably about 70 different thrusters on that ship and that just barely got me to the moon. It takes so many because you have to have one of each. You have to have atmospheric thrusters to get you off of Earth, and you have to have what's it called thrusters to get you out in this to get you through space.
I wonder. So, say we go to the moon. What the fuck is gonna be there? Like more raw materials or something that we could use?
There's yeah, but it has more than you can get. It has like each planet has different material. The moon is more known for what was it, cobalt?
So what if we
I think it
build
was.
like a spaceship that is like a space shuttle kind of? So we'll like put some big ass fucking um we could almost do like boosters or something with a big fuel tank. I don't Can you do like stage things like in this where you like disconnect them with
I'm
couplers
I'm
or
sure
something?
you can. I don't know enough about the mechanics like the rotors and things. I don't know how that would work. But I
Yeah,
don't know
'cause
too much. I
if we
just,
could get
started playing this.
something that has like a lot of atmospheric force, like whatever, it could push
Yeah,
something a lot, like a lot of weight. Because
and you
if
can
we
just
could get
toss
that, then
those.
yeah, we just be able to get it to throw us up into space, and then we'll have the space thrusters on that ship, and inside of that ship, we can have like a miner or something or two. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
you
mean,
could build it
depending.
and launch it from there.
Yeah, and we just leave that space shuttle out there. We'll take the miners out, either go mine some
Go down to the
asteroids
moon
and come
surface.
back. Yeah, we could go down. Yeah, that would be like another task is we have to get something that can go down to the moon surface and come back up. Maybe like a tiny little shuttle or something. I don't
It would
know.
actually, it's not Kerbal, so it's actually very easy to leave the moon and get back to the moon. It's
Oh
very,
yeah,
very
because
easy.
the gravity's low, right?
Yeah, so it's
So the
not hard at
shuttle would
all, and as
probably
long
be
as
able
you have, as long as you have like solar panels, which is pretty much you rely on to charge your batteries, um, you would be good.
come over
But
here and
honestly, it's
steal
the
some
same.
ideas
It's
from
just as
you.
easy to land the mothership. Like I landed my mothership on the moon. It was nothing. So it's not, you know, it's not like, because it's not Kerbal where it's like a pain in the dick. Okay, so now that I'm done with the transportations, so there was two with these drills. The way I orientated them, there was two yellow conveyors popping out on the bottom of each drill, right? So then I took these tubes, these are small conveyor tubes, and I ran them and connected them and then ran them up to the cockpit. So now these two drills, oars, will go through the drills into these tubes into the cockpit. And then I'm going to run tubes from the cockpit either into a container, which I don't think we need a storage container because I upped all the storage stuff. And that storage container holds fucking 70,000 liters, which is a lot, and your ship's never going to be able to lift that. So I think you
Oh,
just to
okay.
connect it straight. I think you can make an ultra small ship and still get a lot. Actually, let me check out these drills and see how much those hold. If these drills hold a lot, then we'll be fucking in. Yeah, dude, you don't even need a storage container. Each drill holds 16,000 liters, and then the cockpit holds 5, and then I'm guessing the connector's gonna hold like 10. That'll be plenty of ore. So we can make these ultra small, like short, and it'll work like a beauty. And like I said, we don't even need an O2 generator or nothing for it because we're already on Earth. We don't have to worry about that. All we're gonna need, which is good because we need more room for batteries. The more batteries you can have on your ship, the longer you can be out getting ore.
Sounds like a plan.
And remember, you can orientate any block any way you want by hitting page up, delete, like that. The three buttons going down over on that side of the computer keyboard.
Yeah, I was messing with that with the cab. Had to get it aligned right. Oh no, wait, I fucked that up. I think I have this drill.
You cannot orientate that drill unless it's just straight up backwards, a bad way. I mean, because it only goes two ways. Alright, so now
I feel like I'm playing Block Swords.
why is that game like this or something?
Oh, It was a game
I
on
never
like
played it.
mini
I know
clip or
of it.
whatever. You'd have to like.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Roblox.
Nah, it was like. God, it's so hard to explain. It gave you like this big rectangle on one side of the map, and you would have to like flip and roll it in all kinds of ways to get it to land in a
Oh, I
hole
remember
on the other
that.
side of the map. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a fucking big ass block. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that shit. I
Me and
totally
like
forgot about that damn game.
Trenton and fuck, I don't like Jordan Westnor. We all used to play the shit out of that in 5th grade. We like fucking sit there for hours and beat that shit.
I'm always telling people about that story with Jordan and the fucking nail and the Xbox Ring of Death.
Yeah, that was a bad night,
That shit,
man.
I'm always telling that story.
He
Like,
was so hyped. He's like, man, I've
he
never gotten to
was.
play an Xbox before. We're like, oh, we got you, bro. We'll hook you up.
Yeah,
We fucking turn it on, and a red ring comes
Red
on. We're like,
Ring.
oh no, that's not supposed to happen.
That's why.
He's like, what's
Oh,
that? Like, yeah, that's fucking Xbox peasant life. Shit's fucking just took his shit on us.
that was fucking hilarious. I felt so
'Cause,
bad, but man, was it funny.
yeah, they didn't have anything like that. Or PlayStation had like, I think like a yellow light would come on, but it was way nowhere near as common as that red ring of death.
So I want to put 2 batteries, but I don't know if my ship should be that high. That would also make it stupid long.
Alright, what do we need? Large steel tube, another motor.
Damn, my fucking jetpack. I do wish they had a skill point. That's one thing I wish they had in this damn game. I wish I could, at some point, maybe there is some upgrade or something. I just want to
Yeah,
jet
some kind
fuel.
of skill point system.
Yeah, where you can do stuff, upgrade your health, and I mean that's a pretty simplistic one. If you're trying to add like progression and shit. Yeah, this fucker's gonna be really long. I would recommend 2 batteries if you could fit them.
Shit, I'm not even out that far yet. I'm still.
I
trying to
know, but at
polish
least
it.
just plan. I would say plan your ship for 2.
This is probably just gonna be like a fucking block for block mimic of yours. So
I'm not worried about it, man. It's
I mean,
whatever.
I'm literally just like that kid in
I'm trying to
class
figure
that
out.
copies the homework off the other fucking person right next to him.
um,
Energy.
fuck, if I can talk. I don't know if I should go with that slim or not.
Oh,
Should I stack those battery blocks?
I'm not sure. My oxygen's at 10. How do I just go
Hold
to
it
this thing
down.
and hold I or whatever? F?
F, yeah. How? You're using oxygen?
It's not going up. I just went down to 9.
Your oxygen?
What, O2?
I don't. Yeah, O2. Wow. Let me
It's at
see.
9.
Dude, there's no tanks in here, man. Come here. Come to this one. Use this one. You got no tanks in that one. You gotta have 2.
There
You
we
gotta
go,
have a
100.
hydrogen and an oxygen tank.
Damn.
Oh, I know
We'll
what I
have to
can
go
do
find one of
actually.
the drop pods.
Oh no! You can make them.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's super simple to make those things. So I need to. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut these guys. Oh no! Don't fall.
What the fuck? If you like spin, bro, spin your mouse in like a little circle. Your guy just goes everywhere. Like there's no control. Like you just fucking spin it all.
It's so like it's literally to the mouse. Like how long it takes you to move your mouse is how fast your character.
Yeah, I kind of wish they wouldn't. I wish they would have just made the mouse like horizontal control, not like.
In this?
Well, I mean, I guess horizontal and vertical, not like a diagonal. Because if they would have done that, you wouldn't end up like all fucking cockeyed and shit after you like move your
Yeah.
mouse around.
Oh, I get disoriented real quick. I'm like, okay, which way am I facing? They needed like a
I
little.
This is like a good vertigo trainer.
They need a like a symbol with your character, and then a circle with the environment.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like the plane. Like planes
I think they
have.
do have that. It's on the. Yeah, it's on the right side of your toolbar. You see the circle?
It shows
It's
me. I guess that's
pretty-
the ground, but
Yeah, it's not. I don't like the
What
two
a-
dots on the side. It's hard to line those up.
oh, that's what. Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe
Yeah, it's
some
not too bad.
symbols inside the gray to show something.
Do you use like Q and E to? Do,
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to set my F on my mouse. I don't have to fucking reach over and click F all the time.
It's weird they chose F because E's usually interact.
I guess they did it because of the whole spinning around thing.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even think about that.
It's more accessible right next to WAV.
God dang.
The fucking left
Left
eye
is
is like
fucking nice.
blurry and shit tonight. I was looking for Nelly. She's like going a little blind in her darker eye. It looks like.
The cataract.
Like her. Yeah, her like. Or I guess they don't. That eye doesn't. You can't see the pupil on that eye because it's so fucking black. But I was just looking at it. It's kind of got that like bluish, grayish tint coming in. It's not too bad. I remember Mr. Bentley was getting really bad towards the end of his life. But yeah. And I can't tell with her blue eye. Some people say Catahoula's are like blind in that eye, but I think that's just like a myth or some shit. Or I think when people say that, they mean like what Bentleys look like a grayish blue.
Yeah. Computer. So once you build the batteries, if you can make sure you put them in the right spot, because once you delete them, you lose the very expensive part. Those power cells are super expensive to make, and you don't get them back.
Why does mine look so much fatter than yours?
Here, I'll take a look here in a second.
Done fuck something up.
What do you mean?
Look how much fatter
The
mine
drills. My drills are
looks.
upwards.
Oh, a little bit of differentiation. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
that
in
way
the
we know.
word.
That honestly, you're not. That's not. Your blocks aren't extending out of the drills, so you're perfectly fine. Here, I need more fucking. What I didn't grab power cells.
Should I do 4 drills? You think that would eat up a lot of power?
I have no idea. I've never done that before.
I want to try it. I mean, I could at least
Yeah,
do
worst case, you just
3.
delete it.
I'll do 3. I'll do 1 over the cab. Just to 1-up you. No, I'm just kidding.
No way. Fucking Alan Hamilton. That's the way he was, dude. You didn't know who Alan Hamilton was? The Jew? The one that was wearing the yarmulke, and then he switched, and he was an atheist, and he became a He was a weird fucking kid.
Jesus.
Yeah, he hung
in
out with
real
Nick.
life?
Yeah. He was a weird fucking kid. But he was also the fan of shitter in high school.
Was that the kid that like sold
He
sodas?
was pooping in the urinals. He might have. He was pooping in the urinals.
Oh, what? Somebody was like, bro, I remember that was like in South Lake. That was
Big.
like a problem. Yeah, like they were
Yeah,
like
he was the one pooping
they
in the
shut the
urinals.
fucking bathrooms down. I'm like,
Yeah,
man, we need to find this piece of shit.
that was his That was his shitty little senior prank.
Fuck that kid.
Yeah, he was a weird fucking dude. In middle school, he was wearing a yarmulke, and he would swear he wasn't a Jew in high school. And I was like, dude, you were literally wearing your fucking yarmulke at school. And the last name told everything. Hamilton. Your name might as well be fucking Steinberg.
Alright. Got 3 drills. Rolling. Getting vertigo fucking with my hand. Alright. Got the drills. So now I need to copy. What is this? A battery.
So I have 2 batteries. So if you look, that one's the first one. The second one's below. And I'm gonna build
Okay.
blocks around it to protect it.
Mm,
So you're gonna need power cells. I don't know if we have enough. You need 20 per battery. How many power cells do we have? No, we can make more. Yeah, we got 40. Perfect. Actually,
Actually, I
60.
need to do the the conveyor belt thing you did.
Yeah.
So you
So it's
got
just going from each drill. Now yours is gonna be a little different because yours are on your sides.
plus I have 3.
So you could. Oh, that's gonna. Yeah, that's gonna be.
I'll
Wow, that
find a
looks
way.
cool as shit. So you can
You might
actually
as
connect
well-
all 3
You
and
can
then
probably
tee off
do it.
and go to the cockpit.
Yeah, I mean this front one. Oh wait. Yeah, you go third person in ship, right? Or are we
Yeah, you
gonna
go
be
third
wanting to
person.
mine in first person?
You naturally it's better to mine first person because it's easier to see. And we're gonna put lights on our ships too.
Oh wait, so there's
Uh,
2 things coming out from each conveyor belt.
Yeah, you
Or,
only
I
need
mean,
to use one, so you have a
okay.
lot of options.
All right. So what do I type in, like mini conveyor belt?
Nope, you just go press G, and on the side, go down to the C section, and you'll see CONV cargo blocks.
All right. So wait,
And
what
you'll
is
see
it?
like
Oh,
you don't gotta
yeah.
type. You don't. It's on the left. It's on the. It says CONV cargo
Which one
blocks.
is it?
What?
Oh, is it like
Which?
is it a what is it called?
What is what?
Under
The
the
tubes?
con slash cargo blocks.
Oh, okay. You're using small, so the 2 at the bottom, left. There's 2
T
corner.
junction
At T junction, you're gonna
2.
want that. You're gonna want the corner, and then the next row up, 3 from from the right over. It'll be a small conveyor tube.
Oh, okay.
And also, there's one more
Curved
block that's
conveyor
actually
tube. What's the curved?
curved as a 90. You're gonna need
Oh,
that
okay.
too.
Okay. So this small conveyor T junction.
Okay, so that's 10,000
This is gonna be weird.
30, so that's 40,000 liters. That's actually pretty fat. What do you have a problem with?
I know what to do. I know what to do. I need to run 2 T junctions from the cab so I can split this all up.
Now remember, you don't need to use multiple hookups from the drills to the cab. So
Yeah, just one
yeah,
each.
so you could actually hook one. You could actually hook up one to another, and then lead that last one to the cockpit, and that will bring all the ore into the cockpit. You know what I mean? So you can go from start at this hole, right here.
1 second. I'm just.
Oh, let me get more.
Why won't it let me?
Jetpack juice.
Required. I don't have none of this.
You need the interior for tubes. You need
Oh,
interior.
Yeah, I'll come. Let me grab this and I'll come look at what you're saying.
Okay. I could slap a fucking storage container in here.
The jetpacks are a little too powerful sometimes. Alright. So what were you saying?
Oh, so if you wanted, you could do this option too. This is up to you. You can connect the start. You could start the tube here, go up to this one,
Yeah, to another one.
and then go to this one, or from the middle one to this one, and then connect a T and go either to the back of the cockpit or to the front, and that'll be your fine. You would only need one connection, but that's up to you. However you do it, it works. Like as long as they're all connected, even if they're connected together or separate, that's up to you. However you want to do it, that's the best part. And make it super simple. So 3. Let's see if we can fit a cargo container in here.
Yeah, I'll have to see what I could do. That might be what I'm probably gonna end up having to do.
Oh, that fits beautifully. So I need more computers. Where's all?
Damn it.
Energy low. Fuel low. Fuel critical.
What did you like wave whenever you run? They're fucking
What?
weird. My guy's like waving when I run.
There are emotes. Maybe you activated one?
It could be. It's like whenever I have something out that I'm building.
Alright, you don't need to rush, but when you're done, I just wanted to show you, be a good example for you to, what your next step may be.
Okay.
Let's see, not enough, definitely enough interior plates. Motors I should.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Jesus.
Yeah, these are just small ships too.
Hey, you just have to have like a fucking cargo container full of everything right next to you.
Yep. That's what we'll get to once we start mining with these.
That definitely sounds fun as shit to be able to like, if we can put together some kind of ship with other little ships in it and
Yeah.
take it off the space and use those. Alright, so I need construction components. if you hit like C, it like fucking rips you down to the ground. I think
Yeah,
that's
it's
how I died last time.
C is the downward motion.
It's even like from like a couple feet above the ground though. It's like violent as fuck. Alright, so I'm gonna redo this whole part. I'll just do a T. What the fuck?
I could do this better.
Alright, let's get back into it. Alright, so I have to put a T. You think this conveyor system will work? It I mean, I guess you could say it starts with this drill, and then it goes up to the top one, then goes around, and then connects to the cab.
Yeah.
You think it'll have
Just
like any trouble traveling through all the different?
no, just be once you get used to it, be very careful because those conveyors are rather weak. There's nothing you could do about it. I mean, it's, the way you did it, you hugged everything you could.
Yeah, I tried to. I could try to build around it.
You might be able to if you. Oh, you can't, can you? Like that one, where it drops down and goes over to the underneath. You can't. If you can get that one close to that drill, maybe, but that's about it. Because if those break, then you'd have to rebuild it. But either way, I mean, I would recommend bringing this stuff to fix your conveyors, anyways, which is only a couple
What about like
materials.
blocks? Do those break
Energy
easy or no?
low.
No, like the blocks you're using.
Yeah. I mean, I could just build
Um,
around it, and then I'll just kind of
yeah,
like waller shit out a little bit more. Like, cause I have
yeah, and
3
also
drills, so I could just kind of
come
like do like a.
when you come to mine, I'll show you what you can do. That I figured out. You can use these little steel. What are they called? Steel light armor panels. Those work as well to help protect your conveyors. So you see on the bottom where my conveyors are?
Yeah.
See how there's those
Ah,
little
okay.
panels? You could use those
Yeah.
too. Those help protect it as well.
And they're a lot more discreet.
Yeah.
What are those called?
They're actually on the front page. Second row down and then 3 over.
Light armor. Cool. What do I start it off of?
You got to put one down on a normal block, and then you kind of go off of that one. So yeah, like you would
Okay,
try to
like
find a
back
flush
here.
block with it. You got to find a flush block with the tubing, and then put one on that block, and then you could carry it over to the tubing, and that acts as a support for all the others. And as long as that one doesn't break, or if that one does break, they'll all fall off. But you can also do that multiple times throughout. should be able to forward through, unless. Alright, I hate to snag you for a second, but if I can get you for 1 second when you get a chance. Just so I can show you this before I have to close this up.
Alright.
Alright, so if you come up here, I left this open. It's still kind of hard to see. Actually, I could break this open real quick. Alright, so you see that conveyor coming out of the cockpit?
Yeah.
So that leads up to these blocks. These are special blocks in that same section of the conveyor slash cargo. They're blocks, you don't have to use these if you don't want to. They're blocks that consist of a tube inside of them. And that runs along the side of the ship to right here. I haven't put it in yet because I wanted you to see. This big box right here, that's a cargo box. You don't have to put one in your ship if you don't want to. I just did because I have the extra room. And then so I'm running that small tube from the cockpit all the way along the side into the big box right here, the cargo, which directly connects the big door of this cargo box connects to this connector. And I'll walk you through that at the end.
Yeah.
I'll walk you through. I just want you to see a visual of before
You're on like
you get
step
done. But that's
fucking 10. I'm on like step 2.
I know, you're good. That's all I wanted to show you before I had to close this up. Because
That thing looks pretty fucking good.
Thank you.
Definitely making mine look like a.
Oh, I mean, please, my
NT.
first ones were like trash. It takes some getting used to. This is actually like probably the nicest one I've built so far.
God, I wish there was like a way to just turn the fucking like spinning around off. I need to build 2 more out this way. Damn it.
Alright, there we go. I didn't save up any room.
Is there a way to like? Never mind.
What's up?
I'm trying to like block these from the front, but I don't think it's possible.
Hey, you're all good. I've a lot of my first ships had that too, and you know I've only broken it once. That's the only time it's ever happened to me. As long as are you talking about the conveyors?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
just
on the
just don't
oxygen.
rush into when you're doing that, or when you're mining, and just be easy with it. You'll be good. You won't have to break it. And I'd always recommend if you're gonna bring anything, bring a backup stuff to repair conveyors,
Yeah.
and you'll be good. E4 bulletproof glass. Shit gets kind of a pain, huh?
Yeah, I got the whole conveyor belt kind of covered up now, somewhat. So we're moving on to extending the body out. And I guess putting the batteries in.
Energy low.
The welder, I actually never seen somebody else do it, but it's actually pretty cool. Like I'll be working on my thing, and the flash of the welder you could see clear as day over here. But that was cool.
No energy.
No energy. I'm gonna steal some energy from your shit.
What?
What?
Did you say you're gonna come
Energy
take my
low.
shit? I don't have nothing to take.
You taking the oxygen?
Oh yeah, you could do that's. Oh, you're talking about that? The travel kit. Yeah, take whatever you need, man. I'm not. I mean, they're both the same thing. Yeah, honestly, the only reason why we had two is so that way I didn't know if the
Yeah,
one,
so I could
even though
spawn
you're in the
them.
faction.
I think I do need mine though, because it spawns me in at mine. Like when I just died, it put me
yeah.
on that one. Alright. Now that yours is all sealed up, it's fucking impossible to see what I'm doing.
What? No, I'll walk you through. Just, do you need help?
No, so I don't want to cover these two back holes up, right?
In the cockpit?
Yeah, at the back of the
Let me come
cockpit.
over there. Alright, let me come over there and see. You're gonna need one. At least one.
I mean, I
You
can
don't
do
need
two
anything else.
batteries. Oh, one of those, yeah, one of those things. I thought you were
Yeah,
saying
so you
I
only
need
need
at least
one.
battery.
Yeah, and I'd say try to figure out a way to stack the batteries the best so it doesn't become too tall. But from the front of this thing, you have a long way of actually making the batteries fit. So I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Can I just put them like side or like front and back right where you're standing?
Yeah. Not all the way. Now the very back, you see how I have that circle on the back of mine? You're gonna need that too. That's how you're gonna charge this thing.
It's just a small battery, right?
Fuel low.
No, it's a. Well, I don't know if they consider that a small, because the
Oh,
ones, the
battery.
little.
Okay, it just says
Yeah,
battery.
not a small because that thing's tiny. It doesn't do jack shit.
I gotta go get more fuel. Yeah, what's it? Oh, I forgot about these. Alright. If it starts getting too late, man, you can call it whenever.
No, I think get away without two. Like I said, I don't have to be up super early tomorrow. I'm not too concerned.
Yeah, I'll probably be up to like 2 or 2:30ish.
It's always the thrusters that's the hardest part.
Do these batteries have to like face a certain way?
Nope.
So I can like put them on their side?
Yep. Do whatever you need with them.
Alright, so I got battery. Can I put these like round turbine looking things? Would I be able to like tuck that in like right here where I'm at?
Oh, you talking about the thrusters?
Yeah, like where I'm sitting, like would I be able to like put it in right here? Like almost integrate it so they wouldn't be sticking out so much.
Yeah, so the only rule of thumb with these is you don't want them touching behind a block. You don't want that exhaust to be touching burning a block.
Oh, okay.
So as long as it's not like pointed, the backward part is not pointed at a block, you're good to go.
And you only need like 2 to be facing each side, like these bottom little 2 ones right here.
So the most important ones are your bottom thrusters and your forward thrusters. Actually, I'm sorry, your forward, bottom, and reverse thrusters. So the thrusters on the front of your ship, the back of your ship, and lifting your ship up. Because when you have weight, when your ship's under weight, you're going to need those to get out of the hole you've created. The side to side's not too important, but the
Should I
up, forward, and backwards is the most important.
should I do anything before I start putting those on?
I would get the inner workings done, so I would get that connector built, kind of get all the inside stuff, unless you're trying to put the thrusters, like you said, you're trying to integrate it, so go ahead and do that.
Oh,
While
okay.
you have the room, you could build around it. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
So it's atmospheric thrusters?
Yeah, you want the small one, though. You don't want the, well, the small one, you can get that big one I have. That's the same small one. It's just, there's always two different size. On small
Okay,
grid
so
and large grid, there's two different sizes for each. You can have a small grid one, or you can have a large small grid one. But a large grid won't work on a small grid.
geez, this one's fucking gigantic. Oh no, it's back to
It'll auto correct for you.
it was like fucking huge for a second.
Yeah, that's the ones you would use to get one of those massive ships up.
Why is it only doing the smaller one now?
Click the, when you have it in place, click that same button the thrusters on, and it should do the next size up.
It keeps
I
like
think. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, you should be, oh, oh, I do see that, what you're talking, oh my gosh, try, oh,
I
I'm
just
sorry.
had it.
Use the large atmosphere, I was wrong. Use the large
Okay.
atmospherics. That'll do the big one.
Mason, stop. Go down there if you're gonna do that.
Man, these fuckers eat through motors. We're gonna have to make a bunch of these.
Yeah, I need construction components, motor, metal
I'm
grid.
making a bunch of motors. We have metal grids.
I'm out at like everything. You put the tools in here.
Yeah, I gotta disassemble those.
Oh, they actually give you stuff?
Huh?
They give you stuff?
Yeah, you could disassemble things and it'll give you,
Oh, will they not despawn if you just leave them
No. Yeah, if you drop it, it's not like the servers. If you drop anything, it'll stay. There was an ice ball here. Oh, I see your tools. Yeah, you can just put them in there and I'll
Oh,
disassemble them.
These aren't those tools?
What?
Oh, no, they're still on the ground, shit.
Yeah, they won't ever despawn.
Alright, here, I'll move them.
You just put them in that crate and I'll disassemble all that shit. Alright, so I got side to side. I should almost have one more side to side.
I think we need construction components.
Okay. Here, I'll make. Yeah, I'll make them. There we go. There's 400 making. I want to put them in front of the engines. Side to side, forward, back, I'm definitely 3.
not sure what to do now.
Have you done the...
I got those one thrusters on. I guess I could save the other ones for later once more materials build up.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice, especially when you build around it. It's like integrated into the ship. I like that.
Do you think the ship's gonna be like too wide for these drills?
No, because you can always, if you
like
take it
wiggle
at a
around or
turn.
something?
Yeah, if you take, so what you kind of want to do when you're mining, you don't want to just dig straight down. You kind of want to take your ship and do a circle on the surface to clear out a nice big hole, and kind of just keep doing that down. So that way you have plenty of room to turn around. So I would say put that connector on the back, like that one is right on mine, and then run line your tubing to it, so that way you can build around it. Because that's all.
What connector? What is it called?
It's called a connector. Do you want extra storage on your ship, or do you just want to use the? It's not mandatory with the way this game is, though. Where the settings are, it's actually a lot of storage already built into just the drills and stuff. So that's up to you. You can throw an extra storage container, a cargo container on there, and it'll hold extra stuff.
Like you're saying on top of the drills? Because I definitely want some kind of container on here.
So you remember over here? It's covered now. There was that box right here.
Yeah.
And that's where it's the same thing. Yeah, it's just it's a cargo container, and you could stick that right here between your two exhausts. You could put it out right. It'll fit between this, and it'll give you enough. It'll give you enough clearance to connect the tube to it, and you can run the tube from the container over to the connector. So that way, the ore can go from the cockpit to the cargo container all the way back to the back.
Small, medium, or large?
Energy low.
I think it's medium you have to use. Try a medium, it should fit snug in there.
Like where are you saying? Like against the batteries or against the cab?
Yeah, all the way against the batteries. Does it work or no? Is it too...
I think I'm missing the components. Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to run hoses to that.
You should be able to. There's the small ones. There's some small ones.
Should I run the hose then first before I place this battery?
Yes.
Where is that hose gonna go to? I mean, not place this battery, place this container. But where's the hose gonna go to? Or the...
There should be a side small port on that cargo container, and you're gonna take it from the cab and hook it up to that side port.
Oh, okay.
I think there's two side ports, one on each side, and then you're gonna take it, connect it to the one, and you're gonna take the other one and connect that to the back connector. If that makes sense. Detector component.
you hear Ozzy Osbourne's leaving the U.S.?
Why?
All the crazy shit that's just been going on.
Oh, ain't that nice?
Yeah, one of his statements was like, you can't go a day without like a mass shooting or something. He's just sick of it.
Yeah, one less woke person.
Yeah. You don't want to stick around to help fucking fix it, then you can get the fuck out. There's definitely some kind of problem going on, but I mean, to sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm out, peace." Like,
yeah,
peace. Bye.
they act like it. I guess there are people that fucking are that pathetic. They care, but
His last album was garbage. I thought the guy had like fucking Parkinson's or something by this point.
shit, it seems like everybody forgot, but you remember he came out that fucking song, God's Dead?
Oh yeah, I think so.
I've lost complete respect for the motherfucker after that song. Complete respect.
Guy, he's just weird. Fucking bit a bat's head off one time. I'm pretty fucking sure. Like,
he did.
All that shit right there just sounds like cries for attention. When not cries, but just looking for it, doing stupid shit to get it. It's pretty much all this society is nowadays, though.
Oh yeah,
social media.
Social media, yep.
Can't even find any good entertainment that's like real anymore. It's all just like staged shit.
Lego Masters.
Lego Masters.
Yep.
What is that?
Oh, I love Lego Masters. It's got the one. What's the Will Arnett? You know Will Arnett? He was in Blades of Glory. He was the brother. Yeah, yeah. He hosts a show and it's
he was. Oh wait, he was the brother, like the blonde guy that was skating
so he
with
was
Will
the
Ferrell.
enemy. It was what's her name from Saturday Night Live?
Oh, Amy Poehler and that dude. That's
and then
Will
him.
Arnett.
That's Will Arnett. Yeah.
Man, I don't
And
think
he
I've
was like,
ever heard that guy's name before.
oh, he's hilarious in Lego Masters. And yeah, so it's them. It's him as the host. So basically, it starts with like 20 or 30 people, and it's teams of two. And he gives them a challenge every week, and they have to build these massive Lego things. And sometimes the challenge, like one of the challenges last season, was like they had to build the person with the strongest bridge won. And after every season, somebody gets eliminated. And I'm sorry, after every challenge every week, somebody gets eliminated. And it's just a good show. We love it because he's funny, and it's cool to see what these fucking, like, they had these Chinese guys on last season, and they were so good at Legos. They didn't actually end up winning because it wasn't the right show for them. They were good at making like really intricate Lego shit, but they weren't good at building sceneries, and that's what a lot of the show is like you have to mix like technology with sceneries.
That's pretty cool.
And they just couldn't mix it. They couldn't figure it out.
There used to be this channel on YouTube. This guy was like my RC idol, bro. Like I learned everything I could about RCs from him, but it was called Ultimate RC, and it was like a group of people, I guess, but this guy named Jang, he was like the one that ran the YouTube. They had forums that a bunch of people were on, but I think he started it all and everything. But he used to do very fucking intricate, like detailed reviews on RCs. He would like go over how the shocks felt, the tires, like what grade of the plastic was, like how much looseness was in it. I mean, just anything and everything. And then he would like take it out to the track and show it, and then he would take it out to like rough field and then like a parking lot. He was like the best RC reviewer I've ever seen. There was another guy that does like more adventurous videos, like he'll make a 6x6 or some crazy shit. He's not so much reviews as much as he is like his name's RC Adventures. He just like does cool shit. But Jang was fucking awesome. The dude, he was just very professional about it, and eventually he just stopped making reviews on RCs, and everybody kept asking what was up, and he said he switched over to Legos, and he
What?
he's got a channel now called Jang Bricks. He's got a couple million subscribers, and people watch the shit out of his videos, bro. Probably the best business move that guy ever fucking made in his life, but. And I
'Cause he
respect
just
it
went
too.
from a pretty decent size to like a
Oh, to
huge following.
major, yeah, major. Like all these kids, and he reviews like Batman Lego kits, Star Wars Lego kits, all kinds of fucking. And there's millions of Lego kits out there. It's fucking
Yeah.
insane.
Oh yeah, it's really
I'm pretty sure he has
very
like a
good.
whole room full of like a town of Legos or some shit.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't get into it that much. I really couldn't. But I mean, if it pulls the bread in like that.
Man, Liz's neighbor, he's like 70, but he's dying of cancer, so some sort of like I think like bad lung cancer or something. And he does that. He just builds Legos, and he's got good money.
Energy low.
And he spends thousands. This crane, one of those big ass yellow, crazy big cranes. In real life, he spent $1,000 on this kit, and this fucking crane is like, I don't know, 1/70th scale or something, but it's still gigantic. I mean, this thing is massive, and I was just so impressed by how insane. Like, he's got everything from Sherman tanks to, he's got a 1/15th scale, 1/16th scale, something like that, of a GTR. It's a massive GTR Lego one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, normally
he's like,
1/10 is like, kind of feel like you hold your hands out in front of you, like straight. That's about 1/10. And 1/5 is like if you kind of open them up a little bit. Like you're like Italian, like,
okay.
come on. Like it gets even bigger and bigger. The
So
smaller
then
the
it's
scale.
even bigger.
Yeah, and like a 1-to-1 is an actual version of it. Like a 1/2 would be like half the size of a car.
Oh, then I was wrong on those sizes, because I mean that GTR.
The crane, it was a little out there, but then I'm like, well, cranes are pretty fucking gigantic, so I mean
That's why I said like 1/40th. I figured those ones
it
I'm
would
talking
probably
about
take
are
like
massive.
Yeah, them things are big as fucking skyscrapers. They literally go up like 40 stories sometimes.
Oh, not that kind, not the stick kind. The one that's got it's got tracks.
Oh, like a fucking harbor crane or crate crane or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I was like, man,
shit.
you're spending your retirement money on something cool as shit.
I might as well, man. Might be like the chillest time of his life.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got
computer.
I got that thing going. It's connected. What should I do now?
Okay, so you got that connected from the cockpit.
What's that like back storage thing you got back here? Like this round
That's
thing.
that connector, you need that. How did you hook? Wait.
It's connected right to it. Oh
no,
wait.
no, that doesn't
oh,
work.
It's not. Oh no, I have to delete
that's a
it.
big. That's a big. What you can do is you can.
Can I just flip it around and it'll?
Well, you need an exit port too.
Oh.
It's gonna be tough. You got these engines in the way.
I can move the batteries.
You can actually raise that up because you got room to grow a little bit. You can put a layer of blocks down underneath this thing, and raise it up one. If you raise it up 1 or 2.
I think I can just move these batteries back one.
Yeah, well, you can't delete. Well, once you delete them, you lose those power cells. And I don't know if we have the shit to get the power cells. We could try making 40 of them. I don't know if we have enough though.
Damn.
Yeah, those batteries are a pain in the dick. Why is there not lights on them though? There should be a single. You got them built all the way. I don't know. Maybe you got to turn them on. Oh, well, they're working because your engines are off.
So, hold on, I'm trying to think.
I would, your best bet might be raising this container up 1 or 2 blocks, and then you could connect the cockpit to one side, and then run the other side back here to that connector. The nice thing is that connector's got a shitload of hookups all over it.
Will I actually be able to do that though? Because I only have one conveyor belt thing to work with. I could probably put the storage on top of the batteries.
There's 2 conveyor belts.
Nah, because there's only one.
On that side?
No, I'm saying like the one coming out of the cab. If I were to do that in a 90-degree coming up, like where I'm at right now, I won't be able to do another 90 towards the storage thing because there's not room for 2. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it comes out of the cab, and instead of going straight to the storage how it is now, it would have to do a 90-degree going upwards towards where I'm at, and then to get it to go back, to the storage. Oh wait, yeah, no, that might actually work because it's all on the same. All right, yeah, I'll try that. We're
fuel critical.
Hold on, I gotta go fuel up again. I just fucking ran out.
Alright, I need to finish these conductors.
No energy.
Jesus. No energy, no fuel, no water, no this, no that. Oh my god, what the fuck? What? Oh. Wait, what am I doing?
You out of power?
Oh yeah, if you don't have energy, you die?
That's because the air here is low.
Uh.
Not on the entire planet, it's just where it is.
Refill some oxygen from your.
You could just call it ours. It's yeah.
meteor storm inbound.
That's great.
Yeah, like I said, I had one come at me earlier and it crashed right next to the fucking base.
Alright.
Oh, here they come. Holy shit. Yeah, they're right here. Oh my god, there's a bunch of them.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh, they
Oh.
got close as shit.
Crashed into the fucking base.
Look at the holes they made. Look at that platinum.
Oh, cool. They brought us some resources.
I can't mine it for some reason.
Wait, so I want it to be side to side, so like an equal symbol.
Oh, that must be a glitch.
Damn it, it's not enough.
Oh, is it you having trouble with that connector thing or the?
I just fucking built a storage container and had to delete it. That's kind of stupid. They don't like give you the material. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be grinding. I'm supposed to be filling in. Yeah, they don't give you the materials back for like what you put into it.
No, you do, just not the batteries. The batteries, power cells, you don't get back.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know why they were like, oh.
Alright, this should work.
Oh, you know what? Then I can just do a T right here. Yeah, that's much better.
Alright.
You got it work?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, this game is so fucking weird sometimes.
It's weird.
That's just the movement.
Yes.
I feel like I'm like fucking, I don't know, trying to like follow my TV with my head and shit, and it's just like a nightmare. Alright, so I got that going. What is next? Should I do like 2 of these upwards thrusters?
Two of the big ones, like two
Yeah.
each side.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got the parts, you can't go wrong. The only thing is it's gonna affect your power, but I don't know how much it does to affect it by. I need a motor. Steel plates. I need a bunch of steel plates.
I mean, do you think like these 2 motors will keep this thing floating?
It's all trial and error, man. You're gonna use that and find out real quick that you did something wrong and you have to fix it. It's not gonna be, it's not a quick thing. Like I've never had a ship so far that I've like got 100% working and was like, oh, I don't need to do anything. It's just
I think
trial and error.
instead of another set of big thrusters, I'll just do some small ones.
Damn it, I need more steel plates. Now we're gonna need to build a shit ton of wind turbines. Because, man, charging these two things are gonna suck some shit up.
It keeps doing this weird thing where it like throws me like 20 feet in a certain direction. Not quite sure what causes it. I think it's like when I just click W, I'll get like thrown in a certain direction.
Is it a glitch or is it like
I think it's lag, but I'm not
fuckery?
because it wasn't doing this the other night. It could be the stream, or it just could be my computer's a little bugged out. It's been on all day.
So the test you want to do that's going to tell you everything is this right here. Because a lot with your ship is going to be mining straight down.
Yeah.
So as long as your ship can hover, face forward, backwards, and not move, you're good to go. I'm actually, uh-oh. Yeah, see, like, the thrusters I have on here is not going to cut it. I'm going to need to add some more side thrusters. Yeah, that's not enough.
Alright, what do I need? More construction components.
Do you need any help with any of that?
No, I was just making some construction parts.
Motherfucker, damn it.
That just killed me.
Son of a... Did it kill you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Fine. Where did my thing go? Oh, here we go. I see it.
Why is this listed? It broke the pad.
And now I need motors. Wait for it to print out some of these. I might put these back thrusters on and then call it a night.
Okay.
Will it like handle differently if they're like a little bit like off from each other?
Off? No, not at all.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can put those things anywhere as long as they're facing the right direction. They're good. That's actually a pretty light ship. Oh shit, it's 2 o'clock already. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Jesus,
probably
snuck
just
up.
call it here.
That snuck up real quick.
We'll pick back up on it tomorrow.
Okay. I do have Black Ops downloaded too, so whenever you want to play that.